Welcome back to the program on this Sunday morning. This show has been on the air for 13 years this month. Can you believe that? We have made it a point to interview members of Oregon's Northwest congressional delegation throughout the years so you know what they're working on in D.C. Longtime U.S. Senator Ron Wyden has been a frequent guest on this program. Today, you're going to hear from him about his new role. Here's Noelle Forde with that interview.
Oregon Senator Ron Wyden, thank you so much for coming on Your Voice, Your Vote. You're joining me from Washington, D.C. to talk about a book you've written called It Takes Chutzpah, How to Fight Fearlessly for Progressive Change. So tell us a little bit about this book.
Well, hutzpah is basically the Oregon idea. It's about grit. It's about taking on big odds. It's about being innovative. And I think chutzpah is really the instrument for improving our world and for people having a better life of their own. And it's really the Oregon story.
And your Jewish parents fled Nazi Germany in the 1930s to come here. How did their experience influence your choices growing up?
Well, the book is dedicated to my mother, and my mother and a very small number of Jewish women basically persuaded their husbands and relatives to take Hitler seriously, because a lot of those men weren't. And if my mother hadn't persuaded everybody in her circle to get out, given the Hitler threat, I wouldn't be here for this Your Voice, Your Vote program on KATU.
And you have 12 rules of chutzpah. Can you just share a few of them with us?
Well, the first that I think is especially important is playing the long game. You know, you look, for example, at how much in society is based on doing something without any real reflection and any thought. I think that's one that I feel very strongly about. And the second would be never miss the unexpected moment. That's how I caught the tobacco executives lying, and they were lying about the addictiveness of tobacco, and it was a big factor in creating the hundreds of billions of dollars that were finally made available to help people with the diseases from using tobacco.
And then how did chutzpah help you get where you are today?
Well, you look, for example, at my life. What I wanted to do was to play in the NBA. I went to college on a basketball scholarship, dreaming of playing in the NBA. It was a ridiculous thought because I was too small, and I made up for it by being slow. But I worked with senior citizens. I had never run for any political office. At one point, they said, well, you should run for Congress. And I was just kind of stunned. And one of them said, you know, Ron, no voter will be able to say no to their grandmother. And I was the youngest person that Oregon had sent to Congress in many years, and that was vintage chutzpah, taking risks.
Yeah, and we know that basketball isn't your only passion. So your book lists 4 great passions of your life besides your family: civil rights, healthcare, environment, and innovation. How did chutzpah play a role in what you were able to accomplish in those areas?
Healthcare is, to me, always the most important issue, because if you and your loved ones don't have your health, everything else goes by the board. So one of the first accomplishments that I had was I took on the big insurance companies that were ripping off senior citizens on the policies that were sold to fill in the gaps in their Medicare. And nobody had ever been willing to take them on. At the time, they were selling 10, 15 policies to seniors, many of them not worth the paper they were written on, and we beat them. And now seniors generally have one policy to supplement their Medicare and can spend the extra money on necessities like food and rent.
And now with Republicans in charge of the executive wing, you know, the Senate and the House, how do you see this book helping Democrats?
Well, what it's going to do is lay out, for example, an opportunity to really take on people when they're not doing the right thing. For example, we're going to have to tackle a bunch of these tax lobbyists. The tax code is riddled with breaks that have been put in by lawyers and accountants going to members of Congress. And now we have a tax code that really says that firefighters and nurses will pay taxes with every single paycheck. And if you're very, very affluent, you can pay what you want, when you want to, and sometimes nothing for years on end. The hutzpah, the idea of taking on the odds, is very much on my mind as I, as a senior Democrat on the tax writing committee, prepare to get my colleagues together and work for a tax code that gives everybody in America the chance to get ahead, not just the people at the top, but everybody.
Yeah, and this is the big question. Does your party have the chutzpah it needs for the next 4 years?
I'm talking to my colleagues, and they really are fired up. For example, just today we were talking about holding down prescription drug prices. The book mentions I was the architect of this legislation to lift the restriction so that Medicare could negotiate to hold down prices. Now we're seeing the Trump administration talking and using executive orders and other approaches that look like they want to roll it back. We're going to be out there for seniors and taxpayers on holding down prescription drug costs and not giving in to another big lobby.
Senator Wyden, your wife is the owner of a massive bookstore in New York. What does she say about your book? You know, is she predicting a bestseller?
Well, people ought to know the story. You know, she came to Oregon on a business trip in 2004, and our first date was to Powell's bookstore. And I say that Michael Powell and Nancy are the LeBron James and Damian Lillard of books. And I had the first kickoff at the Strand, and pretty soon I'll be at Powell's with the Powell family.
And what do you hope your readers are going to gain from it?
What I hope they'll do is they'll get involved in everything from dealing with a safety situation on their street corner where they have to go to the city and they've been reluctant to speak out because maybe some powerful neighbors didn't want them to do it, to matters in the state legislature, at the federal level. I want people to say that with chutzpah, because we all have it, it's really kind of in our DNA, they can polish up their natural chutzpah and go out and make change.
Oregon Senator Ron Wyden, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun. I'll do it again.